Radio Lounge, off the cuff, on your Thursday night, December 19th. Sorry, I had to make sure that we were synced with our satellites. We are live here in the Studio B of Extreme Dance Company of Tampa, our sponsors for this show. I am Bull, alongside with Belly.
Good evening, everybody.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
Good, good.
Ready for Christmas?
Yeah. I'm about 99% there.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's more than some people.
True. Couple little things, and then that will complete this year's of 2019 Christmas edition.
Nice.
Does that make sense?
I
was trying to make it smooth, but
wasn't so smooth.
Yeah.
No.
So we kind of rigged a camera because I thought I was going to be late. I had everything timed, and I forgot everything, like the key to the building, a mic stand. So we have rigged our Christmas tree that you see below, which this is our Christmas edition of Off the Cuff.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate.
Our 3 viewers, thank you for watching us. So we have the elusive Christmas tree that you saw on Bull and the Bartender Show. It is up here as well because we were going to have a very nice little Christmas, type of show.
Yeah.
So anyways, so everybody on these shows, from me all the way down to Christian at the time, on all 3 shows are shown here.
Yeah.
With the pictures of the show. And
of the family.
Their name, yeah. So it's right there on camera. It'll be on camera the entire show. So sorry that it just can't, get any more bigger because, I forgot a couple things.
It can't get any more bigger.
Yeah, I know.
Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree. So it's really kind of a loosey-goosey show. You know what I mean? We have a couple of different stories that we can talk about, but, if we go off the cuff, then we go off the cuff.
That's why it's the name of the show, buddy.
So, should we, because it used to be 3. Now it's down to 2.
It's a hiatus on 3.
A hiatus on 3?
A
hiatus on 3. With a willy on the backside?
Yeah, man. We'll see what happens, man.
All right, but I mean, you and I are holding up the ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're getting this thing going.
We'll close out 2019.
Yeah. So with everybody listening, and Linda's taking care of some things.
Yeah.
He's got some family things that he needs to take care of.
He's got to handle his business.
Yeah. So he'll hopefully be back in 2020. We'll see.
We'll see. We love you, Lint.
Yeah, man. You're a good guy. So anyways, so it's kind of, the Christmas show. All right.
Yep.
And I want to go through real quick before we really get started. A little housekeeping here.
Oh, sure. Scheduling.
How was your weekend? In your weekend, by
Pretty
the way?
good. Yeah. Yesterday we actually flew my brother-in-law in from Minnesota,
Ooh.
so he's spending Christmas with us.
Minnesota.
Yeah. He said when I picked him up, he said when he took off in Minnesota where he was, it was -4.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof. That's rough.
Yeah, I don't know if I could deal with that.
How many jackets?
Did he have one?
Yeah, leaving Minnesota.
Well, I think he had like long johns on, then he had like pants, and then he had like a light sweatshirt and a hoodie on, if I can remember correctly. Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, he's like, if
That's
you saw
a lot.
him, like, big lumberjack.
Uh-huh.
Lumberjack guy.
So he gets on the plane like that?
Yeah.
Or does he change like in the airport?
No, that's what I picked him up in, so I guess he wore that all day.
Oh.
He had a layover in Chicago.
That'd be rough to have all that on and you're getting on the plane like that.
Well, maybe if you're used to it, it doesn't
Uncomfortable.
bug you.
It wouldn't me.
Well, yeah. Well, it would me too.
I like
I'm a
to
big fat
fly
beast.
Yeah, but I would like to fly in like, comfort.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Because that plane ride is not that comfortable.
No, not
The
to
seats
begin
aren't.
with. Definitely not. Especially if
Yeah.
you get like stuck in the middle. Ooh.
Yeah.
The
Like
middle seat's the worst.
when I flew to North Carolina because I was helping Chewy Rockstar helping on a relative move down here.
Yep.
So flew up there,
Mhm.
right? And then it wasn't a bad plane ride, you know what I mean? But it was kind of a little bit nervous, You know what I mean?
You got a lot of turbulence or something?
A little, not too bad.
Do you not like flying?
No, I love flying.
Okay.
I love flying. It just, in today's world, you kind of have to like, be on your toes.
You think?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think, well.
Now you're going to make me paranoid from the next work trip, dude. Like, fucking bull.
I mean, come on. Don't tell me that you don't sit there and go, you know what? I'm going to,
Well, to be honest with you, when
in your mind, you're like, is everything working?
Oh, in the plane itself? I thought you meant
Yeah.
like security and all that
Well, that
stuff.
too.
Oh,
I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, when I went,
Now you're going to make me all, you fucker.
security was not that bad because, I mean, they actually, you win two different things. Like I thought I was going to go through the body scanner.
Okay.
I was like, all right, cool. This is going to be, I've never done this
I'm
before.
usually the, sir, can you step over here guy?
Oh, really?
Yeah, always, man.
The gloves?
We need to further frisk you.
Did they use the gloves?
I mean, they have gloves on.
No, I'm saying did they take in the back room?
No back rooms.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just step to the side. We got to
Ah.
inspect you a little further, kind of thing. No, they're not searching my cavities. No cavity searches here.
And then I didn't go through the big body scanners.
Oh no,
No, they flagged you over to the side.
was this Tampa?
Yeah,
Really? Okay.
yeah, it flagged over to the side. They just put your, I think you had to put your shoes in the X-ray, your luggage in the X-ray, and go through the metal detector.
Yeah.
And that was about it.
I had a buddy of mine that sometimes they have the dogs out there.
Oh, okay.
The dog actually hit on him, but he didn't have anything on him.
Did he have the smell on him?
I guess he had something on. The dog hit on him, and he got scared shitless because he honestly didn't have anything on him.
Because you can.
He was detained for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Did he miss his flight?
I don't know if he. I think he might have missed his flight.
Really? I'd have been so pissed.
Oh, dude.
I'd have been pissed.
Yeah, dude.
We would have had some words.
He was scared shitless though, man. I don't even think that was the last thing he was worried about. Was missing the flight.
Do you ever get like first class or
Fuck no.
No, you ever had first class?
I've never had first class.
Never even seen first class in
No.
person. I don't know if I want
Does
to.
Southwest have a first class?
I don't know.
Because
Like
you walk by every seat. It
Yeah.
doesn't look any better.
That's the
than-
ones you gotta hopefully get your seat.
You go in like groups, like group
Yeah,
A, group B. You don't
but-
have a seat.
Right. So
You
you
can
have to
sit wherever
choose
you
wherever
want.
you want
Yeah.
to. See, now I always liked it, even back in the day where Southwest used to be, like assigned seatings.
Well, I think like U.S. Air and United and Delta are still like
Yeah,
that.
but they're kind of more expensive.
They are more expensive.
I mean, if you go, them Southwest, you know what I mean, then you get a cheaper flight,
Yep.
and
It's
then
just as good.
yeah, but still though, I mean,
Just be strategic in your seating.
if you've got a big party,
Normally, I travel for work, so it's usually me.
okay.
Or if it's like a small group of us, like maybe 4.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You want to make sure that you're,
Really? I mean,
Putting your
I see
kids-
him every day.
I'm saying putting your kids in certain spots, then
Oh,
by
yeah.
like, some.
I've never traveled with we haven't gone as a family anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, but we would get on first. Families get on first.
Right.
So we would all sit next to each other in the front of the
Oh,
plane.
okay.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
at least on Southwest. I don't know how it is.
See, I always like the landing and the taking off.
See, that's the worst for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because that's when most of the crashes happen.
You think so?
I think that's pretty accurate.
Hey,
Look that up.
it's my buddy Matt, man. What's going on?
Madman.
No, Matt.
Oh, Matt.
Matt.
Man.
He's the guy that, dude. Okay, here's what happened. I was doing all of the streaming from this computer.
Yep.
Okay. And so this computer somehow did not want to, work
Okay.
with the program.
Okay.
So I couldn't broadcast. So there was like 2 weeks of shows or so that it was actually recorded raw on the computer.
How long ago was this?
Oh, about 4 or 5 months ago,
Oh, okay.
maybe a little bit longer.
All right.
Right?
So it was BB before Belly?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So then I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? What I'm like, freaking out. You know what I mean? So then I talked to my buddy Matt, right? And he's like, hey man, let's come over. Let's go back, to the back of the woodshed. You know
I don't
what
want to know what you guys did in the back of the woodshed.
Ah, come on now, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey now.
Not
Did
that.
he have a glove?
Not that, but okay, that's sort of,
Hey man, you set that up on the tee. I had to knock it out of the park.
that's true. So anyways, then he came in here. He did a little magic.
Yep.
He got the whole thing working.
Yep.
Like it is now.
Okay.
And it's like smoother than ever. Right. I've
Way to
had
go,
a
Matt.
couple different issues with it, but the dude is a savior. You know what I mean?
He raw dogged you. He said no gloves.
So love the guy. Thank you, my friend. I've been trying to text you, you son of a bitch, and you don't answer your phone. But it's all right. Don't worry about it. At least I know you're alive. Good guy.
He's alive, unless he's one of those ghosts that you believe in.
Knew him in college, actually. Met him in college.
Yeah.
Valedictorian of his class.
He was?
Yeah, Matt was.
Oh.
Smart guy.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man.
That's an honor, actually. Be very proud of that.
Yeah.
You probably had like a 4.897
I don't
GPA.
remember, to be honest with you.
I wonder how they get like GPAs that high. I know they
Is
do
it
extracurricular activities.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
volunteering, stuff like that.
He's a busy as fuck. MB brother. I don't know what MB is.
He's probably a motherfucker. Probably
Oh.
busy as a motherfucker.
Come on, Matt. Just cheap heat, my friend. Cheap heat. No, I don't know how they do the GPAs.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if it's like an average of all your grades or so. I never got into a lot of making me a busy guy.
Dude, you're making me blush.
Oh, making me blush. Sorry.
Put on your reading glasses.
I know, right?
And I'm the old man of the show. Jesus Christ.
So anyways, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how they do GPAs. I couldn't tell you how, how that all is factored in. The most I know is they do averages.
Yeah.
I
think mine was like 3.5.
Well, mine, I guess, had to be pretty high because I'm, building props, full sets for full productions.
Oh, yeah? You don't remember your GPA?
No. Yeah, listen, I don't get into all that. You know what I'm saying?
Were you a school guy? More of a sports guy, didn't really care about
I was
school?
more of a tech guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I did play sports. I played football.
Okay.
I did that. I did that for more the physicality of it.
You just like hitting people?
Well, not only that,
Taking
but I mean, like,
just,
just to stay in shape. You know what I mean? To be active, to be working out in the gym.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Be around other sweaty men.
But no, I don't. Listen, I didn't care about, like some of those guys, they would want to have this, what is it, like all these, big high league colleges, and, they want to.
Accolades and all that
the
stuff?
accolades, and they want to sit there and they go, oh, man, this is, I'm going to go to Florida State, which is all great, which is cool, do your thing. But, you eat, live, breathe, drink, sleep, football. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And for me, it wasn't like that. I'm like, okay, great. That's cool.
You did
for
more
you.
of a fun.
Yeah, I did it for to stay in shape, to be active. You know what I mean? And then I had to go to work afterwards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty much why I played football.
Yeah.
I
got you. I used to play baseball.
I was really good at it. You know what I mean?
What did you play? Like offensive line, defensive line?
Left guard, right guard.
Oh, you're offensive line.
Yeah.
Okay.
The center,
they call you bull.
The center, I didn't really care too much for.
No.
You
didn't like someone.
No, I'm good.
Nuts the balls, as you guys were saying on Tuesday.
Nuts the butt.
Nuts the butt. There you go. Nuts the balls. I'm an idiot.
And then some kickoff return. That's about it.
Matt said you played football for the showers with the guys.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Like, pass the Old Spice.
Please pass the Old Spice.
Hey, wash my back.
So it was interesting playing football, but I didn't really care too much for it.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't care for.
See, I loved playing baseball.
Did you?
Dude, I love playing baseball.
Well, I mean, what was it? The hitting, the catching,
the whole game. I love the whole game.
Yeah.
I'm like one of those people that studies the game. Like, okay, it's 3-2 in the third inning, 2 out, runner on second. What should they do? Think about it.
You're strategizing.
Yeah, totally strategizing.
I mean, in football, it's the same thing because if you've got one guy that you're going to you're reading the defensive play.
Yeah.
And you're going, okay, well, I know I need to go right, but this guy decides to go, left.
Yeah.
And tries to fake you. Well, now you've got to strategize and
move
your footing.
Yeah, there's guys like that do that same thing with football. I love football, but I never played football, so I can't get into the X's and O's and stuff like that.
Right.
I use my eyes for football, but baseball, I mean, I lived it. I was in it. I played it since I was 5.
Yeah,
until high school.
Like hockey, I've always loved hockey.
Yeah.
Like I always played street hockey.
I tried ice skating once, never again.
Never again?
I was on my ass.
Oh, really?
A good 95% of the time.
And I look almost like that when I first started ice skating.
Yeah.
But after I started warming up and getting good,
yeah,
I'm pretty good.
You're ready for the Olympics?
No.
No?
No, absolutely not.
Doing pirouettes and triple axels and stuff?
No. I'd break something.
Wearing the skirts.
But no, I mean like hockey I was into, I play street hockey for
Hockey's
a while.
fun.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing it live,
it's the best.
Yeah.
It's
up there with me with baseball. I know a lot of people.
I love going to a baseball game.
Baseball's boring,
No,
whatever.
I go to a baseball game.
Yeah,
you know what
baseball.
I mean? I've been to a
baseball.
couple of them, at the Trop.
Yeah, whenever I'm a big Mets guy, so whenever the Mets are in town, I go see at least one of the games.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. How much is a ticket?
For a Rays game in the outfield, you can get, I think I spent like maybe $16-20 bucks.
Did you ever go to a game up there in New York?
A couple years ago, my wife actually surprised me. I haven't been to a Mets game since 1989 when we moved down here.
Okay.
So I was 8 years old. So a couple Christmases ago, she surprised me with, I'm like, what is this box? I just open it up, and they're tickets. But at first, your brain doesn't register that they're tickets. And then you read the ticket. It says Citi Field, New York City. She took me back to the Mets' new stadium.
Oh, wow.
And to be honest with you, make fun of me, whatever, fuck you. When I walked in and I saw the field, and it was the first home game, I was 35, 36 years old. It's been almost 30 years.
Yeah.
You start welling up a little bit, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It brings back those memories of your dad taking you to Old Shea Stadium.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's just like, you look at the woman that you love, you're like, you did this for me. I love you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something that you appreciate and you remember.
Of course you do. Yeah. Because it's special to you.
Yeah.
You trace
and we won too, so
yeah.
Let's go Mets.
I mean, listen, I would want. I've never been to a live football game, like an NFL game.
I went when the Bucks had the creamsicles. When Vinny Testaverde was the quarterback.
Oh, wow, really?
That's how long it's been.
The old sombrero.
The old sombrero.
I think I got a couple pieces of that rubble from the stadium.
When they burned it down.
They
burned it down to the ground.
But no, I've never been to like an actual NFL game, watch the Bucks play. I'd probably want to, but I'd probably want to go, like, to be honest with you, in like the more of the December months.
Yeah, cooler months. I'm actually going to check out that XFL when it.
That's that new one. That's supposed to be like.
It starts in February.
Arena football type thing.
They're playing at Ray J. It's supposed to be legit football. My little one wants to go see a football game. I'm like, the tickets will probably be pretty cheap. And he just wants to see the football game. And I know Bucks tickets are pretty expensive. We'll go check it out. We'll have fun as a family.
Yeah, there you go.
Who gives a shit? We're just having fun as a family.
Like, I've been to a couple arena football games.
I have too.
And those are pretty fun.
They're pretty fun. Any live sporting event's fun.
Yeah.
Like, even like I know you're not
soccer.
I know you're not a big wrestling guy.
I've been to a WCW event.
The Nitro is when they used to have them.
The Nitro. I've been to a Nitro, and I've been to a Raw.
Okay.
So
it's fun live.
I used to watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that's probably a check on your white elephant gift.
Oh yeah.
It's something wrestling.
Oh yeah. Cool.
I don't know if you'll like the person.
I like wrestling, man. Just because you got a gift, I appreciate it. I'm that kind of guy. Just thinking of getting a gift.
So I've had those things. I have a whole set of them.
Right.
And when you open it, I'll tell you who the rest of them I have.
Okay.
But I thought you might like that one.
All right. Which one is that? The square one?
Both.
Oh, they're both wrestling related.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You want to do that now or you want to do that next segment?
Let's do this. What time are we at? We're at
10 o'clock.
All right. Just kind of keep on schedule then. Let's do this. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back with Belly. Let me if I can set up a song here. So when we come back, Belly is going to open up our white elephant gifts, and then we're going to go through a couple of stories and because that's what we're gonna do for, the Christmas special.
And then we also got to get back into why you still have your old leotard from ice skating, according to Matt.
My hootie, buddy.
You have a leotard from ice skating, according to
do?
Matt. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. Since you played hockey, you're a big skater. We were just talking about that 5 minutes ago, Bull.
Oh, no, I'm saying I don't remember the leotard.
Oh, you don't remember?
No.
Maybe we can get a description from Matt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So much heat.
A lot of heat tonight. Thanks, Matt.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. Off the cuff, Bulls Radio Lounge. Stand by.
Feeling the world go against us, so we put the world on our shoulders. I torture you, take my hand through the flame. I torture you, I'm a slave to your games. I wanna chain you up, I wanna tie you down. I'm just a sucker for pain.
I've been at it with my homies, it don't matter, you don't know me. I've been rolling with my team, we the illest on the scene. I've been riding around the city with my squads. I've been riding around the city with my squad. We just posted getting crazy, living like this is so amazing. Hold up, take a step back.
laying down one night, heard Papa tell Mama. Heard Papa tell Mama. Let that boy boogie. Hey, 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 hey. The enemy. And it got to come out. I felt so good. I went on boogie just the same. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down off of your feet.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. I love the way you walk, and I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk, and you talk that talk.
Bulls Radio Lounge, Off the Cuff.
Out off of my feet.
Belly, believe it or not, this song,
Boom, boom, boom.
probably arguably the most famous song that you hear in a lot of movies, right?
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
One of which is the movie Contraband.
Is that with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good movie, by the way.
Pretty good movie. Yeah.
Has not been flagged, so I've edited the new song into the mix.
Nice.
And I'm going to look through a couple different emails to see if I can find the rest of the songs
Okay.
and add those to the mix as well.
We'll have the off the cuff playlist.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, new stuff coming in 2020. We were just sort of talking off the air about some different things that could be on the docket to talk about.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm not so for sure if I want to, get too much into that.
Right. Your choice.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about content,
Content's king.
telling some, good stories,
Good
You know, the
stories are always
past.
good. Yeah.
so.
But I
In
also
which-
get, why
What's
you're
that?
hesitant too.
Yeah. In
All
which,
valid.
that is true. This will be the last show of this 2019.
It went by quick.
It did. And then we'll be off the 23rd through the 2nd,
Yep.
right after New Year's, and we'll be back on the 9th. of
Our show's the
2020.
9th. Yeah.
Yep. Off the cuff. We're down to 2 shows.
2 shows now.
Bull and the Bartender Show and Off the Cuff.
Okay. You have any plans or ideas for maybe another one, or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've been sort of juggling around different things. Been juggling around sort of different mediums. You know what I
Right.
mean? One of which I was sort of, kind of going with the notion of like Friday be sort of like a record day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like doing liners, for like an hour or so.
Yeah.
And then maybe we have a special guest.
Like have
You know
an
what I mean?
interview kind of thing that you can
Yeah.
play during the week.
Yeah.
Well, that'd
I
be
can
cool.
leave that open for that. You
That's
know
a
what I mean?
solid idea.
Because I was talking to Mark, the bartender,
Mhm.
right? I told him the same idea. I'm like, you guys come over do liners on Friday, stuff like that, and then we can, have it sounding really good. Then I can go back and edit it.
Yeah.
But so that's sort of the idea
Okay.
that I had for Friday. Is it cold in here to you?
I'm all right. I'm wearing a jacket. So
Oh man, I think I'm with my jacket on. Hold on.
yeah. So if you're in the chat, give us some feedback on what you'd like to see on Bulls Radio Lounge here on YouTube.com. Maybe we can go and add a second episode during the week of Off the Cuff. Maybe we can record an episode Off the Cuff on Friday and
Sorry about
play
that.
it during the week.
Oof, I just got a little chilly in here.
It is a little drafty.
Drafty. May have to adjust the temperature next break. So yes, we were. What were you talking about now?
I was saying maybe we could use Friday if possibility, getting some feedback from the chat and or emails of maybe recording an episode of Off the Cuff and on a Friday during the liners and stuff and play it during the week or something like that too.
Yeah, we could do that. Like more More shows?
More shows, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
And just play it another day during the week.
Yeah. I mean, I can play it, broadcast it live. You know
That
what I mean?
too, yeah.
Or just post it, at the time of the show starts.
Yeah. Or maybe another show, too. I mean, it
What
doesn't
do you
have
mean? Like, what are you talking
a
about?
brand new show. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
you have to find more people and stuff. but,
Yeah.
you know,
You got
it's
any
just
ideas?
Me? No, I
Yeah.
know your brother was talking sports last week when we were on the phone. I don't know if that's something he'd be interested in doing. Maybe.
I don't know. I mean,
You gonna
I
see him at
would
Christmas?
know, huh?
You gonna see him at Christmas? Have that
Yeah,
conversation?
but I mean, I don't know. I don't know, what I would. I don't know any sports, stats.
Well, maybe he could just
You
wing
know.
it himself, man. Be like, this is what my opinion is. If I don't like it, fuck it.
Well, I mean,
No,
we'll
depends.
see.
Yeah.
We'll see about that one. So, it's not out of the question.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just throwing ideas, man.
No. Yeah, I got it. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great idea. We'll have to see.
Or maybe we can have Matt in here for now. We're just roasting you.
I know he's been doing
He's
that.
roasting the shit out
Yeah.
of you, dude.
He's really going off the
Pink with sparkles. You're just embarrassed to admit it about your leotard when you ice skate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man.
I don't know about any leotard. And
You look like a professional wrestler with a leotard on.
so that's the week of Christmas, the week of New Year's will be no shows, and we come back on the 9th.
Sounds like
So-
a plan, my man.
Yeah. So, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to open up your gifts, or
Yeah,
do you
man.
wanna,
I'm gonna have to put down the mic since Bull forgot the mic stand.
Yeah,
Dick.
I know.
All right.
My bad,
I'm sitting here holding it like I'm Bob Barker.
dude. I got it.
All right, sorry,
All right,
man.
So, so he's taking the first gift. Well, hold on. You want to open up that one first? Yeah. That one first. Yeah.
Oh, I hear the music. Yes, sir. One of the greatest ever.
That didn't play well.
One of the greatest ever. A Kurt Angle coffee mug.
You do drink coffee, right?
Yes, I love
Oh,
coffee.
okay. All right.
That's a nice ass mug, though, bro. Bull. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man.
Olympic gold medalist, Kurt
I mean,
Angle.
I've had it for years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't watch wrestling, and it's just taking up, space in my
WWE Hall of
garage.
Famer. Olympic gold medalist. Kurt Angle. Look him up. He actually won the Olympic gold medal in wrestling with a broken neck.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
You're a tough
That's
son
rough.
of a bitch.
That is rough.
These wrestlers are tough. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
fake. You try doing what they do. That's all I'm saying. Bitches. So, gift
that
number
one,
2?
yeah, that one I think that you'll probably like the most.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to put down the mic.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, it's a very rare item. I don't know how much they're going for on eBay right now, but I know it's very rare. Very special to a wrestler fan. One of a kind, I think.
Oh, shit. It's like a gold-plated, like a baseball
Angle.
card. Kurt Angle. That's nice, man.
You can show that to the camera if you want.
Where is the
I
camera?
can show the camera.
Yeah, show the camera.
all right,
Good.
Here we go. So, let's see what we can do here. So here's.
I don't know if you can really see it.
What's
I don't think the
going on with
camera's
the
working,
camera?
man.
What the?
Hamsters are at it again.
Yep. Wow.
It looks like just a still photo of the Christmas
Yeah, I
tree.
know. I don't know what's going on. Why is it not doing it?
You broke it. Way to go,
Why
Bull.
is there
Good job, Bull.
always goddamn problems. No, I don't want that. Anyway,
As they used
so
to say
yeah.
at Kurt Angle, you suck.
No, we'll get it working here in a minute.
Yeah, but
So
I
what did
appreciate
you-
it,
what did
man.
you
It's
think,
nice.
man?
It's very, very nice. Thank you so much.
There it is, right there. You got your cell phone over there, your cell phone light.
Let's see if I can shine that on you.
Shine up on
We do it B-movie style here.
there.
There you go. Down a little bit. Oh, go down. Oh. That's the spot, Bull. There it is, right there. Very nice. Thank
there
you,
you
my
go.
friend. I appreciate that.
No worries, my friend. I hope you find more, memorial things to it than I do.
Yeah, man.
So there's like 3 more. There's a Triple H.
Nice.
What is it? Triple H, Stone Cold,
Of course, you got to keep Stone Cold.
and The Rock.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know he's 55.
Who is?
Stone Cold.
55 years old?
Yeah.
He could still probably kick someone's ass.
Oh yeah, of course.
He looks like he's in better shape now than he
He-
was when he was wrestling.
He wrestled with a neck.
Yeah, he got
with his neck
paralyzed for a
broken.
little bit. He got pile driven by Owen Hart, and his spine like compacted, and he was actually paralyzed for a few minutes.
That's a rough sport. I don't care who you talk about. I mean, that's a rough sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't sit there and go 2 hours, and not get hurt.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Or
you
is
know,
it 2 hours, or how long is it?
Well, there's usually a 3-hour show, but let's say
Oh, okay. So each match is like what, 10 minutes?
it all depends. Like your main
Still?
event matches probably go between 20 and 30 minutes,
Okay.
kind of a deal. Then you have like your first few matches, like they give you like 5-7 minutes probably.
And then you get your main event, right?
Yeah, the main event's
Yeah.
usually the longest match of the night. Sometimes
Okay.
you have like the more technical guys or the high flyers. that
Yeah.
in the middle of the show, they give you like the peak performance of the night.
Okay.
They usually go a little longer.
And do you think that it's better live than on television?
I mean, I haven't been live in a long time. It is fun
Uh-huh.
live.
Okay.
There's something about watching it on the TV. You get the commentary.
Right.
Sports commentary. I mean, most of the guys kind of suck. You got your handful that are really good. Like the main guy, Michael Cole, he's not that good to me, but in my opinion. But they have like Mauro Ranello. He also does like MMA fighting too.
Okay.
He announces it like it's like an MMA fight.
All right. See, I go as far back as JR,
JR is one of the
And
best.
Larry the King Lawler,
Jerry the King Lawler.
Lawler,
Yeah.
right? But I watched them for many years,
Right.
right?
They were the combination for
right.
many years.
And then I watched a little bit of McMahon,
Yeah, McMahon used to do it.
like in the 80s. You know what I mean? It was 80s and 90s?
Yeah, he probably did it in the early 90s. The best,
Something.
one of the best was Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yes.
That was like
yeah,
the heyday
yeah,
of the 80s.
Yeah. I mean, I know of the old style wrestling,
Yeah.
not this new flashy,
It's kind of the same thing. They're more athletic because they do the CrossFit now more,
Yeah, but I mean,
They don't focus on the big body building type
Uh-huh.
now. There's different body types and stuff like that. So.
You still need that sort of, that old school style of wrestling too. you know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like the Stone Colds and the Junkyard Dog.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You
They still got some wrestlers that do that old school.
Who
style.
was your favorite wrestler?
Oh,
back
when I
then?
was a kid, I was the typical, Hulk Hogan, Hulkamaniac. When I was a little kid, also Sting.
Sting was good.
Sting, with the face paint and the blonde hair. I actually, oh Jesus, this is embarrassing. I used to have the Sting haircut. Remember when he was the blonde surfer guy, the flat top?
I think so.
Yeah, with the rat tail. Oh
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, I used to rock that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
horrible.
I used to like Undertaker.
Undertaker's still around, dude.
No, I know, but I'm saying I used to like Undertaker when I was watching it. Undertaker, Stone Cold was one of the big ones.
Yep.
Junkyard Dog at the
Yep.
time.
JYD.
Macho Man was good.
Macho Man was always entertaining.
Um,
Flair's always entertaining.
Triple H, I think, before or just starting with DX.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you hit it like right at the peak. The
well,
peak
no, that's
popularity.
Well, yeah.
The Attitude Era.
No, this is even way before that.
Really?
Yeah, I was watching it like in the early '90s.
Okay.
Like really, really like watching it here and there in the early '90s, and then sort of like really peaked from probably. But see, I wasn't like what you are. Like,
Yeah.
I'll watch.
I can
it.
answer trivia questions.
We had a couple of Super Bowl parties.
Right.
Not like a Super Bowl, but wrestling Super Bowl.
Like WrestleMania.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
WrestleMania, stuff like that.
I think that's what I'm gonna do this year, actually, since it's in Tampa.
Oh, really?
I wanted to go, but the tickets are way too expensive. So I just might have friends over and we'll watch it, get some pizza and wings, and just
And
be
see, I
rowdy.
used to do that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't watch it. I don't know. I think I probably stopped watching it in, I don't know, maybe 2002,
Okay.
I want to say.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Been a while.
Maybe it was 2000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I went to WrestleMania too, so I grew up with it. So I remember Hulk Hogan being in Rocky 3, Thunder Lips.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I didn't really realize that, what's the guy, the He-Man guy? He did He-Man. He did
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, he was
Ivan
the Russian
Drago.
guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you see the second Creed movie where
I saw bits and pieces of it.
Drago's back in that one? It was actually pretty
Yeah,
freaking good.
that's right. That's
was
right.
good.
I saw different parts of it. I didn't really watch the whole thing, but I did see if you wanted to watch that one movie.
Six Underground.
Yeah, did you like that?
I actually liked it.
It's on Netflix.
It's not what you say a good movie. It's an entertaining, fun movie. You could tell it's like a Michael Bay action movie kind of a deal.
So you don't like it because of that?
No, I mean it was fine for what it was. It was a fun movie. It had funny parts. Ryan Reynolds is funny.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not winning an Academy Award or anything like that.
I thought it was actually the action.
No, the action was really good.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like when they hit the
first 15 minutes is crazy when they're doing that the car chase.
Yeah, the first opening scene.
Yeah, I'm not giving out any spoilers. They're just doing a car chase.
Did that just come out?
I think it's an original Netflix movie that just came out a little bit ago.
Okay, because I watched that, and then I was, because what was the other movie? The one with John Travolta, and the guy is like a CIA.
Oh, is that From Paris with Love or something?
Yes,
like that?
yes, that's actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah, Travolta's kind of campy in it, a little bit.
You think so?
You don't think he went over the top a little bit with how he was acting?
No, I think it was actually pretty good.
Maybe I just see him in Grease, and it's like hard to see him as a kick-ass CIA guy, like Sandy.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was really good.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. It was
I thought he
entertaining.
was really good. I had no issue with how he played the role.
Yeah,
because I was trying to figure out like where he was. Sorry, I was pulling up Netflix.
we're gonna get flagged.
Yeah, well, I was gonna play a clip of that. The one with Ryan Williams in it. The Six
okay.
Underground.
They might be watching that like a hawk, man.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't realize how powerful John Travolta was in that movie because I'd never seen the trailer for it.
Yeah.
Never knew it was there.
Okay.
You know what I mean, until I saw it on Netflix. So I was like, man, this might be good.
Yeah.
I was sort of skeptical.
Have you seen the one Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3 where he robs the train with Denzel Washington? That's pretty good.
I like that one, but I thought they made Denzel Washington's character a little too weak.
He was a normal guy.
No, he was like
wasn't he just like worked at the MTA or something, the trains like
No, I know, but I mean like his like speaking and stuff like that.
Okay.
The way he delivered the lines.
I gotcha.
It just seemed like he was just not there. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
You know what I mean?
Maybe he was just there for the paycheck for that one.
Maybe. I mean, no, he did a good role in it.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's solid in almost everything.
Yeah, yeah. But and then the guy who got shot, what's his name? The Spanish guy.
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. But he's playing he's had a lot of like. He played like what's the one with Journey to Center of the Earth? I think too.
Okay. And you say he's a Spanish guy?
Yeah. And then he played on the one with Adam Sandler in it. And Nicolas Cage.
Is it Nick Turturro?
I don't know his
John
name.
Turturro, something like that?
Not John Turturro.
Oh, okay. You don't fuck with the Jesus, man.
John Turturro is the guy from Transformers.
Yeah, he's the
not
Jesus
him.
from the
Not
Big
him.
Lebowski.
No. The other guy.
All right, I have to take a look. This is let's see the cast here. Yes, John Turturro.
No, not
The
John.
he was the hostage negotiator.
No, not him.
I'm looking at the IMDb.
No, we're talking about the Spanish guy that played in Adam Sandler and Nicolas Cage movie.
Adam Sandler and Nicolas Cage.
I don't know. God damn it!
You're killing me.
What the hell is going on? The Joker guy. I just said his name, and I can't remember what his name is now. God, what is his name? I don't know.
You can see the hamster spinning, people. He's thinking really hard.
That just blew my mind, bro. It's like it was right there, and then all of a sudden just stopped.
The hamster's like, "Fuck you."
So, anyways, we're
Go
talking about the one with John Travolta.
Yes,
The new
Taking
one.
a Pelham 1, 2, 3, and
Yes.
From Paris with Love was what you watched.
I thought you were referring to the other Spanish guy that played in the multiple different characters. See, there you go. I was trying to
He's
remember the
gone
guy's
again.
name. Jack Nicholson.
You think Jack Nicholson's Spanish?
No, I didn't say that. I said he played in the movie with Jack Nicholson and
Okay.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, is that the anger management?
Anger
movie?
Management.
All right, let's see. Let's look at that IMDb, and if it's John Turturro, I'm hitting him with this mic. But speaking of movies, Christmas movies, man. Are you a big Christmas movie guy?
In what genre?
What do you mean, what genre?
Like drama, comedy?
Just in general.
Oh, okay. I don't mind them. Sometimes they could be a little bit over the top.
Yeah, like those Hallmark movies or something.
Yeah, those are a little over the top.
Yeah, I'm not a big Hallmark movie.
I mean, they're good movies. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you like the productions. And
Yeah,
all
but I mean,
that.
it's you know it's like sort of spits out Christmas. I think.
Yeah, it's a little. It's
Yeah.
very.
I mean,
Campy.
there's a point of like, oh my God, look, there's a tree there and a couple lights here, but when it spits out Christmas,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm good.
Actually, my wife was watching a Hallmark Christmas movie. Was it yesterday? I remember a few episodes ago we were talking about the weirdest names of places.
Yeah.
It was actually the one in Indiana, Christmas, Indiana.
Okay.
That's where it was actually set.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was just like how we were describing. It's
nice.
like all Christmassy.
Okay.
It looked like Whoville
Oh, wow.
from The Grinch.
But what's the other one? There was the one with Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
Die Hard.
That's
Do you consider that a Christmas movie? That's a big debate on my in my inner circle.
okay.
If that's a Christmas movie, I am of the belief that Die Hard is indeed a Christmas movie. How about you? What do you think? I have my reasons.
It has a lot of Christmas elements to it,
Okay.
or sort of references.
Okay.
You know, the tree in the lobby. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The time of year it takes place.
Yep.
Okay.
Takes place Christmas Eve. That's when
Yeah.
the movie happens.
I mean, that's pretty much about it.
You think that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what one of my friends pointed out too. He was just pointing out
Okay.
it just happens to happen here. A Christmas movie is supposed to have meaning behind. This is what they're telling me. There's supposed to be a central message. So this is what I threw back at him. I said, it does. John McClane is visiting his family on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve,
Right.
trying to reunite with his estranged wife during the holiday season.
Yeah.
And that's the premise of the movie. They
That's
just
the plot.
happen to be interrupted by Hans Gruber and the thieves. So there is a central theme to the movie. It's a family coming back together on Christmas.
Right. So what's the issue?
That's what I told them. I said,
and what did they say?
Huh? They gave me the eye roll of
Really?
You're crazy kind of thing.
So do they not think it's a Christmas film?
They don't think it's a Christmas film at all.
And you believe it's a Christmas film?
I believe it's a Christmas film.
Okay. I think that it's a great movie,
Yes.
right? And this is how I look at it, okay? I'm not going to classify it as a Christmas film or not, because when I look at it, it tells me that, to me, it's Christmas.
Okay.
It's a Christmas
You
setting.
can tell the setting.
It's a Christmas setting,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm not going to ponder on, things of that value.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because that's like, 5% of the movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? But to answer your question, probably say in a world that it's a Christmas movie.
Okay, yeah. I mean, also think about it. The first song you hear is "Christmas in Hollis" by Hollis by Run DMC. The last song you hear is, I think, "Let It Snow."
True, because I look at it a production value too.
Yeah.
Of how it looks and how they do it. Like, all right, if you're telling it on a Christmas Eve evening, right? What is that going to look like?
Right.
That's what I look at. So, but to answer your question, yeah, it probably is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Now, did they initially perceive it as a Christmas movie?
I don't think they initially thought of it as a Christmas movie. Just over time, people started
sort of built
thinking
that
about,
up. It's kind of like,
movie.
Who's the guy, the director that just finished a film and said he's done, but he did the John Travolta and can't remember the other guy's last name. It's the one where they sort of do it in different scenes.
Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction.
Samuel L. Jackson?
Yes.
Also Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis.
That is true. But he also said that people ask him ad nauseum what's inside the briefcase.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's up to your interpretation, I believe.
And then he said, ad nauseum, it's a light.
Yeah.
That's all it is. They're like, well, is it gold?
Yeah.
Is it, what's his name?
People come up with
Soul?
their own theories
Right.
as to what it is.
And they believe so much of it.
Yeah.
You know, that
I'm
they
pretty
can't get
sure if
past
you
it.
go to YouTube and you type in Pulp Fiction briefcase theory,
Yeah.
hundreds of videos will come up.
Oh, I'm sure. And
Of
maybe
all-
of them are pretty well produced. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm
You know
sure.
what I mean,
And I'm sure some people have some pretty solid logic behind what they think, what they believe.
so how many people told you this? It's not a Christmas movie.
Usually I get like half and half.
Okay,
It's,
but what is the group? How much in the number?
I mean, just my friends in general. That's like a conversation I have on the regular during Christmas time. Like, hey, what do you think about Die Hard? You think it's a Christmas movie? Because every time Christmas don't start for me until I
Yeah.
watch Die Hard.
Okay,
Like I know it's Christmas.
so
time.
that's your
It like
movie.
amps me up. Let's go buy some
Yeah.
fucking presents.
See now, like on Christmas Day, I usually put on the Christmas
Story, because that's just on
24
on a loop.
hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? While you know cooking or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Um,
It'd be kind of weird to have Grandma over and then you see John McClane jump out of a blowing up building. Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Christmas Story is more acceptable.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Speaking of a Christmas Story, I got a Christmas party to go to tomorrow night.
Uh-huh.
It's a ugly sweater pajama party.
Really?
I got the bunny outfit from a Christmas
Really?
Story. That's
Did
what
you?
That's what I'm actually wearing to the party.
Do you like those things?
The what?
Like the ugly sweater Christmas parties?
You know, I'm not hosting it. You know, I just
Okay.
You know, they're gracious enough to invite me over. I'm gonna
Okay.
participate. You know.
All right, I got you.
Kind
What
of a
was like an open bar type of thing, or
It's just being catered in. I'm sure there's gonna be alcohol. I'm not gonna drink though.
oh,
Yeah.
you're not a drinker?
I am a drinker, but it's
Okay.
just, man, I got family in from out of town. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
drop in, you know, be cordial, say, hey, what's going on, participate a little bit, then get back to my family.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
like what, an hour?
Hour and a half, maybe 2.
Nice. And no drinking, just mingling,
Nah, just mingling,
just eating.
eat a little bit of food, mingling.
They probably have some good food. Do you know who's catering it?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
What's your best catering dish?
What I would want?
Yeah,
I'm
Like,
a
what
big
would you
sandwich.
go to?
I'm a sandwich guy.
I
Like
am too.
just a finger food sandwich
Yeah.
guy kind of thing. I like you know, if it's good catering, if you get a good piece of salmon, that's always a good thing.
Like raw?
No. It's
Okay.
gotta be cooked.
You,
But I mean, it's
you ever
hard.
had it
I think
raw?
it's hard to do. I'm not a big sushi guy.
Okay,
My wife is. I'm not a big sushi.
Nah, I
I'll
couldn't.
try it, but
I've tried sushi.
I'm also
before.
allergic to a lot of shellfish, so
Are
I
ya?
gotta be careful
Okay,
with that stuff.
mine's Cuban sandwiches.
I love Cuban sandwiches.
Either the Cuban sandwiches or the ones that are like you get from whatever grocery store you go to,
Mhm.
but they're like that Cuban bread.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they're not like a Cuban sandwich.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the different types of bread is. I know what the Cuban bread looks like, but I'm talking about the ones that are sort of have that sort of fluffy, hard crust on the outside.
I think I know. I think
but it's real soft in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, so that or the Cuban bread is good for me.
Yeah.
Or empanadas.
Empanadas, I can kill some empanadas.
Yeah.
Of freshly made empanadas,
Beef
beef, chicken, whatever.
doesn't matter.
And when I'm
okay.
eating an empanada, it doesn't matter.
Now, what about? Would you go to Mr. Empanada?
What's that?
You never went to Mr. Empanada?
No. What is that?
It's basically an empanada restaurant.
Is it here in Tampa?
Yeah.
I don't live in Tampa.
Oh well, there's one on Kennedy up here.
Okay.
Yeah, like when you go down Avery South to Kennedy,
Right.
make a right on Kennedy, and it's right on the right hand side.
Okay. I got to write that down. Mystery empanada.
No, Mr.
Empanada.
Mr.
I'm fucking
Empanada.
up my words tonight.
I'm sure they've got one in your neck of the woods.
I have to look. Mr.
Yeah.
Empanada.
It's real good. Like
Okay.
they have like a broccoli if you're a vegetable guy.
Yep. I can eat some broccoli.
Broccoli and like hamburger or something like
okay.
that.
So different combinations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken, hot chicken, like spicy hot chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken and cheese.
Okay.
I think it's there's like an apple
Like a
empanada.
dessert kind of one?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do Cuban sandwiches, pressed Cuban sandwiches.
Nice.
Not as good as West Tampa Sandwich Shop.
Okay.
You ever heard of that?
No, man. I did. I don't
What?
really know much of Tampa, dude.
Oh man.
I come to Tampa to go to work. That's about it, man.
We gotta get you to go to, or I'll have to go get some when we come back next year.
Yep.
Get some West Tampa Sandwich Shop pizza or sandwiches.
Okay.
And go on from there because you.
See, yeah, go ahead. Finish.
No,
your
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we supposedly in Plant City we have the Strawberry Hut, which is supposed to. I mean, it's a decent Cuban sandwich, but I've had better Cuban sandwiches.
Wow, when you go to a Strawberry Hut
Yeah.
for a Cuban
It's
sandwich.
dude, that place is constantly packed though.
Is that the one on 60 and
No, it's right off of. Oh man, I can't.
no,
think of the
that,
name
I'm
of
thinking
the
of
street. No,
Brandon
No, I'm in Plant City.
or Valrico.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
shit. What road is that?
I think I probably know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like Alexander.
My cousin used to live out there in Plant City,
Yeah,
so I kind of
everything's muscle memory now when I drive.
Yeah,
because I live
Plant
there.
City is so
for-
confusing.
Not really. I mean,
Wow, you live there.
I live there.
Yeah, so you know where everything's at.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't have to remember streets. I just like, oh, we need to go here. Okay, I'll go there.
Well, he used to live. There'd be rows of housing like right behind, like the main part of the Strawberry Festival.
Yeah.
Right where they put all the rides at.
Right.
And he used to live. God forsake the house. That house has been there for years and years. Right.
Uh-huh.
So the roaches and the spiders were all holding together with their arms
Okay,
and
yeah,
legs
yeah.
to hold it up.
Is
right?
this the guy that had the portable punani or something?
Yeah. So I mean, his mom, lived there for all her life,
Right.
and he lived there for all his life. But it was right behind the strawberry grounds, right?
Okay.
Where all they set up all the fairs and the fair rides and all that stuff.
Right.
But you'd see them setting up those rides, and you go, oof.
Yeah, I'm not big on the carnival.
And
ride.
you see them like hitting those pins in there and, drinking a fifth of tequila, while they're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to, wondering why that one safety pin won't go. And then they go, oh, it's all right.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Get the duct tape.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt says it's not a Christmas movie, just takes place at Christmas, but he says I gave a good argument, though.
True, you did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a person that'll like, oh, yeah, it's this, that. No, but, I mean, I am going to say it's probably a Christmas movie, if I had to.
Thank you.
If I had to.
I like to think it is, too. I have a buddy that's very adamant that Lethal Weapon is also a Christmas movie. I'm a little less on that one, but,
I'm not too keen on the earlier Lethal Weapons.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You didn't like the first one?
With
Gary Busey and his big-ass teeth?
Yeah, I've seen that one. I like more of like the Lethal Weapon 4.
You like the one with the blonde Joe Pesci and Chris? Oh, it's Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually a funny,
It's
duo
pretty
right
good.
there. The Joe Pesci and Chris Rock.
Yeah, blonde Joe Pesci, I believe, was in Lethal Weapon 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He played in that movie. I just watched it too.
The Irishman.
Yeah, dude, I watched that movie twice.
Did you really?
That's
a long movie.
dude,
You invested a lot of time in watching one
The
movie.
scripting was great, because usually Joe Pesci is not like the lead guy.
It seemed like he was the lead guy in this.
He
one.
was the middle guy.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like acting. Well,
But
it depends on like. I think the second half of the movie, it's more Pacino.
he played more of a star role though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what's his name? I had a
De Niro.
De Niro.
Yeah.
Right. He sort of started the whole show.
Yeah.
And narrated it.
Because it's like his story, isn't it?
Yeah. It is about his story about him being a hitman with the mob.
Yeah, he's telling the story.
Right.
Because he's like, I think it starts.
But Joe
like he's
Pesci
an
does.
old man or something.
Yeah, it tells a couple
he is an
different
old man.
stories. Huh?
De Niro is an old man.
Yeah.
So.
But the way they did it, because they even shot a documentary of
They
how
did
they
like
made the
CG
show.
on
Yeah.
his face. Yeah.
Dude, they did a lot of CG.
I
on
just
it.
had a hard time buying that Robert De Niro was Irish. That's all. That was my biggest
but
thing.
usually Robert De Niro plays those lead sort of mobster type roles,
kinda
But they put Joe Pesci in it. He did a really good job.
Joe Pesci's a great actor.
I think he is too.
Hell, he did Home Alone, and he was funny as shit in that movie.
I
great.
mean,
of course, he's had his bombs and stuff. He had that fishing movie with Danny Glover.
I don't think that was a bad.
Really,
movie.
I can't get through it.
Really?
No.
I mean, it wasn't something that I would see like twice.
Okay, it's
But-
one of those one and dones.
Yeah, because it's sort of like cheap comedy.
Yeah.
And not
Kinda
into
like,
cheap comedy.
The one you take home from the bar, that one and done when you're back in your early 20s. You know what I'm talking about, Paul. You know what I'm talking about. Matt, he knows what I'm talking about, right?
So, but yeah, the Irishman was really good,
It was a little long
liked
for
it.
me, but
Was it?
yeah, dude.
What did you think about Six Underground? Your synopsis of it?
I thought it was pretty good. If I had to
Okay.
give it like a grade, it'd
Yeah.
probably be like a B minus.
A B minus.
Yeah,
All right.
because I like action. It all depends on like what your expectations are going in and what kind of movie,
okay.
what kind of mood you're into.
But see, Ryan Reynolds plays a really good acting role when he speaks his lines like he does.
Oh, he's very
Because
sarcastic,
very
funny, witty.
sarcastic, very witty, and that's what I think that makes the movie pop.
It was pretty funny. Like actually, to me, the funniest bits of the movie were the Spanish hitman and the
Uh-huh.
brother of the dictator.
Yeah.
Those two together were hilarious.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
cracking up.
And then just the whole thing, the wrap around what they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they told everybody's story as the movie was progressing.
Yes.
Of how they're going. Like they play the live version of the people going after.
Right.
They're the bad guys,
Yeah.
right? Then they tell their story.
Right.
You know what I mean? As they're doing it, which made it great.
Yeah.
And they did a backstory, who they are, how they became this person.
Yeah.
You know, which I thought it was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
You know, I thought
I
it
mean,
was.
I
really
can see
cool.
where some people. It's a Michael Bay movie, so there's a lot of explosions, car chases, and stuff like that.
Now, are you offended that it's a Michael Bay film?
No,
or-
I just know you could just tell I wasn't paying attention to the credits. Just in the first 15 minutes, I'm like, Michael Bay had to do this movie,
Yeah.
and I looked it up, and Michael Bay did the movie.
Right.
It's just he has that style like of the action and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like he did the live action Transformers movie.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No, you did. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's kind of like the same thing. All the car chases and all the big
Right.
explosions and stuff like that. So it had a similar.
It
look.
did sort of have a Michael Bay feel to it.
Yeah.
You know, because I was like, man, that's a lot of stunts in this film. Like
in
a lot
a
of
short
stunts.
period of time.
Now I'm assuming like a lot of the stunt guys, if they were stunt guys, when the cars are hitting the
Yeah.
the guys,
it was
right?
pretty graphic. I think
It
it
was
CG.
graphic, but that's what I was saying too. I
It
thought
had
it
to
was,
be CG.
you know, because it shows the cars hitting the people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
A
And
lot
then
of CG blood, which I don't like. I like more practical effects. I'm a
I
practical
like it,
effects guy.
and I agree with that. But I also like the CG if it looks good.
If it looks decent. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think over time it starts to get cheesy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's what happens.
I agree. I agree with you on that.
Because there's some films that you look at and you go, wow, this is just sort of, you know, cheese penis type of thing.
yeah.
You know what I
definitely.
mean? And but some movies like Spaceballs, you know,
There's no CG. There was no CG back then.
there was a little bit.
You think so?
Well, CG is for their time period.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you could do mad effects and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm using CG in the now sense.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like what I was getting at is, as even those CG effects are in play,
Right.
As time goes on, you know, even if it's digital, it still does degrade.
I
You
get
know
you.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll take longer for digital to degrade, but it still degrades. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that way you can still see a little bit of that CGI effect.
Okay.
Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah. I got you.
Like Avatar, you can almost tell that, you know, I mean, it's obviously all CG, but I mean, the way they're doing it, you can tell a little bit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
They're actually coming out with Avatar 2 soon.
See, that's the problem. Some people forget about Avatar 1.
Yeah, it took so long to.
Yeah.
I think he's filming 2 and 3 at the same time. If I read that correct, I could be totally wrong,
Okay.
but I think he's actually doing that.
Filming it all they're
2
making
and
a 3?
I think 2 and 3. I think he had a whole story to go with it, dude.
How much more Avatar can you do?
Dude, I don't know, man.
I mean, it's a bunch of blue monkeys walking around.
It seems
You
seems
know?
like everything's going towards a big story arc. All these new
Well,
every movie is like turns into a
Yeah.
franchise in this big elaborate story.
and see, I've been to Avatar, you know, and Disney, right?
Right.
And I'm like, this is it.
I've never
this
been.
is-
I haven't been to Disney. in years.
It's nothing.
No.
It's nothing. I mean, it's good scenic wise,
Yeah.
and there's a couple different interactions in the scenes, right?
Yep.
You know, the little play area and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not really a play area, but it's more of like you're beating the the drum or the tree.
Okay.
You know, because it's set in like the I can't remember what they're called, like Himalaya Mountains or Hallelujah Mountains,
Okay.
right, from the movie, right? So you've got these big giant, boulders floating up in the air. Well, it looks like it's floating up in
Yeah,
the air, you know. Then you have like I think one restaurant,
Okay.
I think, and then 2 sort of souvenir shops.
Okay. Is it kind of like its own like wing of? a
Yeah,
park?
kind of a very small wing.
Is it in like Animal Kingdom? Where is it at?
Animal Kingdom.
Is it? I've never been to
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom.
Really?
I've never been.
It's very small.
Is it small?
Yeah, especially when they have work walls up,
Okay.
it gets even smaller.
Okay.
Real small.
Like it's closing in on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't like to walk, I mean, come on, you're walking around with other people that are sweating.
That's true.
And
Hot
you
ass
brush up.
Florida.
You ever had that happen?
Yes,
You,
it's
you
disgusting.
actually brush up against some other person, and now their sweat is along
Yeah,
with
it's
your
kind of
sweat.
gross. And I'm very germaphobe, so I got to find Purell ASAP.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah. Oh,
gasoline
give me a
and
baby
fire.
wipe. Give me a baby wipe, please.
Whatever. But I mean, that's
Gasoline and fire. Where's my flamethrower?
it's just one of those things to her because you don't know where that person's been. You don't know what that
Right.
person's been doing. Stuff like you don't know what they rubbed on their arm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm sure vice versa too.
They
But
could be from Polk County. No, I'm just kidding.
oh
Polk County.
wow,
I'm kidding. I'm
you
kidding.
narrowed it
Polk
down
County.
there.
Kidding.
It's
It's all jokes.
But no, I just when you get to like that small, Universal is doing that now with islands
Oh yeah.
because they're working on the Jurassic Park ride,
Okay.
so they've sort of narrowed the walkway,
Yeah.
through there. You have 1,001 people trying to get through there.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the big crowds like that.
No, have you been to? Do you go to theme parks?
I do.
Okay.
I mean, like we've had this discussion that I have the passes for Legoland, and
Oh, that's right. Okay,
you gave me
yeah,
that judgy
yeah.
look.
Well, I do it because I thought
You're a
Legoland
theme
was
park snob.
no. I thought it was great. I thought Legoland was fantastic. I used to have passes too.
Yeah.
Which I thought it was great. Did the water park, which was great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My
It's
problem.
small.
Well, it's
It's
what was
set
it?
for little kids.
It was Cypress Gardens before.
Yeah.
My problem is the price.
Oh, you don't think you get the value?
No, the price is a little steep.
Okay.
Okay, that's a little steep on the price.
Okay. Yeah, for a 1-day admission, yeah, I would say.
Even the hotel
the hotel's expensive.
is expensive.
I stayed at the beach
But
retreat, not the actual hotel.
For the size of the park, right?
Yeah.
And to drive, from Tampa
Yeah.
to get over there, Winter Haven, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great park, but there's just not enough
I get you.
for the price. You know what I mean?
I got a deal where I got the year passes for like $75 a pass.
Did you get the Orlando Eye?
I do
Two?
have that as part of it, but it's not the Eye is not owned by that same company anymore, so you got to pay separately.
Oh,
But
do you? Yeah,
yeah,
because
it's
I
like
used to have
$50, I think, to go.
Oh,
on
really?
now. Yeah,
I
it's
used to
crazy.
have the pass that you get the Legoland and the water park.
Yep.
Then you got the Orlando Eye,
You get the Wax Museum,
the Wax Museum, and the aquarium.
Yeah, that's the passes I have.
Okay, but
Yeah.
you had to pay separately for all that extra stuff.
You have to pay separately now for the Eye if you want to do it.
Oh, really?
That's it. The other ones
So
are
it
still
only
included.
includes the Wax Museum and
the aquarium, the water park, and Legoland.
Oh, really?
But for $75 a
Probably
pop,
because they changed. It's not sponsored by Coke anymore.
right? It's a totally different company.
I think it's the company that owns that whole building.
Oh, okay.
I believe
That would
so.
make sense. You
Yeah.
want to make some money.
It was actually cool because I rode it, 2 or 3 times when it was Coke,
Yeah.
right? Some of the cars have Coke bottles in them that you can get.
Oh yeah. They had like coolers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually a great view, to be honest
Yeah,
with
it's
you.
a good view of Orlando.
400 feet in the air.
That's high.
Yeah. Are you okay with
Yeah,
those
that's
kind of heights?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Heights don't bug me.
No?
No, I'm more of a motion sickness kind of guy.
Oh, really?
I can't do that spinny shit.
Well, like the Orlando Eye?
No, I mean, spinny like Gravitron or
Oh, hell
those
no.
fair spinny kind of rides.
No.
You go to the Strawberry Festival, you sit in the strawberry, and it just spins you around in
Ooh,
a circle. No, I can't do that.
Like the teacups at Disney?
Yeah, I can't. I can't even look at the teacups at Disney.
What about like a simulator? Would you rather do that? Like
Those don't
Star
bug me.
Tours or
That doesn't bug me.
Okay.
But the spinning,
Uh-huh.
like my dad, when he takes us, my kids love spinning,
Yeah.
and my dad doesn't get bothered by that.
Okay.
I know not to go on a teacup with him
Oh, really?
because he's the guy that will grab
Spin
it
the
before
whole
it starts.
Yeah.
And while the ride stops, we're spinning for 5 minutes, and the ride operator's looking at a bunch of dicks.
Yeah. They're going to
Yeah.
throw up all over the place.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I just want to get my minimum wage job, get off the damn ride." Fucking old man.
Have you seen the video for the new one at Disney?
I've seen a video, the elaborate ride, what's it? I
The
can't think what it's
Galaxy's
called.
Edge ride?
Yeah, but there's that
Rise
new
of
Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance. Yeah, have you seen the video of that?
I saw a little bit of it. I didn't watch it all the way through.
I thought you weren't a Star Wars fan, are you?
I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I can't wait for
So what
Monday.
did you think of this?
Well, I thought it was cool. I would
Okay.
love to go. It's just too rich for my blood right now.
Oh yeah, $150 a pop.
Yeah, then don't you got to pay to get into Disney first?
Well, MGM.
Oh yeah,
I call it MGM, but it's Hollywood,
Hollywood
Studios.
Studios.
Yeah.
You got to pay to get in there. Then you got to pay separately to get in.
No.
Oh no, it's all.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I didn't know if it was a
Where the
separate park
hell-
or not.
Really?
I
What
did-
was the
I
last
honestly
park?
didn't.
What was the last park you went to?
I
Theme
went
park.
to Universal for Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay. Now let me ask you this.
Yes.
Because Disney and Universal are each the same. Okay? They're both theme parks.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in any part when you were at Universal, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you ride any rides?
We did the one roller coaster where you get to pick your music.
Rip Ride Rocket?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you pay for that?
No.
Okay, then why would you pay at Disney to go ride a ride?
Is Star Wars Land just a ride? That's the thing. I don't know too much about it.
Okay. Have you been to Harry Potter?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's just like Star Wars Land.
Oh, okay. All right. Point taken. Stop giving me a judgy look, you dick.
I mean, why would you pay to get in to
I thought
a
it was
theme
his own
park?
land.
It is its own land.
Like I thought they were making an own Star Wars theme park.
It
part of
is.
Okay. I thought it was its own park. That's what I'm saying.
It is.
But it's part of
Right.
MGM. Okay, I get you now. Fuck you, man.
And you're a Star Wars fan?
I am a Star Wars
Then
fan.
how do you not know
I'm
that?
also a fan of my wallet.
But how do you not know that?
Yeah, I didn't look too much into it. I haven't been to Disney for sue me. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
All right, at least I don't wear a leotard, bitch.
Whatever. I don't wear that, asshole. I just can't believe that you didn't know that those
I'm
rides
sorry.
are free.
Not perfect. God. Jeez.
And you, wow.
Looking at me all judgy and shit.
If you would have told me that you rode the Rip Ride Rock and you had to pay,
You gave me the look like I'm not
$5.
mad. I'm just disappointed.
well, I mean, you're a theme park, person.
You're a theme park person.
Did you pay for to get on any rides at Legoland?
No.
Okay. So why would you pay to go
I'm sorry,
to
bro.
Star Wars Land?
My bad, man. My bad.
Come on.
I'm sorry, bro. Thanks for the
Are
coffee.
you
bro.
blonde?
The carpet matches the drapes, if that's what, if you want to
I
know.
wasn't going there. I wasn't going there. I
I'm a
was saying-
ginger.
Are you saying that, never mind. That might be a little bit too much.
It's not too much with me, buddy. Bring it on.
I just can't believe you didn't know that.
I'm sorry, bro.
Gosh.
Sorry, man.
Horrible.
Not perfect.
Horrible.
Let's talk about porn.
What?
I gave you a story in the shoot.
That is true. You did.
Yeah.
All right. So I got two of them.
Yep. Let's go.
7 things you should know about fidging,
Fidging.
or Pornhub's year in review reveals what people were watching in 2019.
What do you want to go with?
Don't matter to me.
Let's do the Pornhub first, then it leads right into the fidging.
Okay, so obviously, everybody probably knows what Pornhub is, but basically it's a porn website, right?
Yep.
So I guess they do a poll,
A yearly poll.
a yearly poll. I didn't even know that they did this.
Like, how do you? Excuse me, sir.
I'm sorry.
What porno do you like to search for?
Well,
Can you answer this questionnaire?
There's a lot.
MILF, GILF.
I mean, how would you answer that?
Yeah,
how
I
would
mean-
you take that poll?
Like, are those the guys that stop you at the mall?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. You got 5 minutes? You want to make $10?
Do you like fisting?
Please give us your top 3 porno searches. Fisting, glory hole. So what was the top?
It says on here, amateur was the top search on Pornhub in 2019,
Okay.
followed by alien.
Alien.
Yeah, alien. POV,
Point of view.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
While we have no answers for why alien became such a popular search this year, Dr. Lori Bieto believes the emergence of amateur speaks to an overall increased interest in seeing more realistic depictions of sex on the site,
Sweaty and gross.
I guess.
Okay.
It seems that that's what people are looking for. More realistic depictions of sex, according to the doctor.
Okay. But why Alien?
I don't know. Real people versus actors seem to be the draw. It's interesting that more and more people are pouring themselves over there as an amateur.
Okay.
So does that mean that there's more people doing amateur videos?
I guess so, and just uploading them onto Pornhub or different porn sites?
I guess. Sex has become so much less taboo that those who get a kick out of it, exhibitionism, can do so with every little experience or equipment. The message is anyone can be a porn star.
False. That is a false statement.
I mean, there used to be a thing.
Anyone can make porn,
Right.
in air quotes, but not everyone.
There
can
used to be a
porn star.
thing like in Hollywood, you know, because sometimes you get those little Hollywood, you know, magazines, right?
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to think of the Hollywood Star or something like that, right?
Okay.
And then they did a big casting couch sting.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Where like these girls that want to get into so-called audition, right?
Right.
That these guys, you know, convinced them to do whatever.
To do whatever to
You know, to get into
audition.
the audition. You know what I mean? You know, so that was a big hoopla.
I bet.
You know, because you have all these people who are, you know, involved with this.
Right.
You know. But I guess, I mean.
You know that stuff still happens.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Weinstein guy.
Yeah.
You know. Now he's.
Epstein guy. Jeffrey Epstein.
Is it
too.
Weinstein or.
Oh, Harvey Weinstein did the Hollywood thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Jeffrey Epstein is the billionaire guy who had the sex ring with the girls. With
Is that the
all
one
his
that killed himself in the
Yeah, he killed himself.
What do you mean he
In
killed
air
himself?
quotes.
Why?
Well, the theory is he was murdered. He didn't kill himself.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, I wouldn't. either.
Hypothetically, I wouldn't doubt
I wouldn't be shocked
it. Yeah.
if it came out.
I mean, you're going into the population of a prison, you know, facility.
Well, they think, you know, the billionaires that were in the sex ring with Epstein had him killed, or
Like the Clintons?
yeah, the Clintons or whomever.
Do you
was
think that's
involved
the
with
case?
it.
Do you think it was sort of like an operative mission?
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be shocked.
Okay.
No.
Do you think it sort of got blown after he died?
Wait, what?
Do you think the whole thing got blown after he died?
Blown up out of proportion?
Yeah.
or- I mean, well, I think the family hired, you know, you ever watch like HBO, the autopsy show, like the forensic show?
I've heard of it, but I never watched
Well,
it.
Dr. Michael Bodden, the guy who used to do all the autopsies,
Okay.
he did I think a private autopsy for the family,
Uh-huh.
and he ruled it was more of a homicide on how the bones were broken in his
Right.
neck and stuff. So the official thing was a suicide. He says homicide. No, you know, people take it and they run with it.
I'm surprised that's not in the news as much.
Yeah, it wasn't like in main. You can
Okay.
find it if you type in Google.
Yeah.
But it's like not. It wasn't on Story at 11. You know,
Oh, really?
it wasn't
Okay.
anything like that.
Nobody really cared.
No, I mean, if
Afterwards.
it's not like reality drama
Yeah.
or politics bullshit or whatever.
Do you get
know.
into politics?
I do get into politics.
Did you hear about Trump being impeached?
Yes, I did.
Is he actually impeached?
He got actually impeached.
So he's out of the office.
No. He got impeached by the Congress, so now it goes over to the Senate for a trial, but you need like 2/3 majority.
So
And
he's not really impeached.
he's impeached, but he's not going to be convicted and removed from office.
So then why impeach him?
It's a point in the principle thing. It's all politics, man.
But
I mean, what he did was wrong, you know, and
if
but
that's even true.
I believe it is.
I mean,
the man,
I don't care.
his
to be
chief of
honest with you,
staff
but
admitted it.
I'm
but,
just
I
sort
mean,
of curious if, like, all right, well, if they're impeaching him, right, and that's what it is, he's impeached, right?
Yeah, he's impeached. He's
So
forever
then-
going to be the third impeached president.
But he couldn't, though. If they
well,
haven't,
he's not going to get convicted and removed.
but then what's the point of impeaching him?
I don't know. They impeached Clinton.
But was he still president?
Yes,
So
He
then
wasn't-
what? So then what's the point of that?
it's all politics, man. It's a
I thought
black
impeachment
stain.
means like, all right, the guy is out of the office, the vice president comes in.
Yeah, that's only if he gets convicted.
So what happened to Clinton?
He was not because this.
So
I
he
believe
was-
the Democrats ran the Senate at the time. He wasn't convicted.
So then he's not impeached.
He was impeached. He wasn't convicted and removed.
So therefore, I say he's not impeached.
Okay.
I mean, does that make sense?
I mean, I get what your logic is, but technically, he's still an impeached president.
So on paper,
Yeah, I mean, if you get a trivial pursuit, name the 3 impeached presidents. It's going to be Nixon, Clinton, and Trump.
okay, because I'm trying to understand of how
They just weren't removed. Like Nixon resigned,
right.
and Clinton wasn't convicted, and Trump's not going to be.
But what I'm saying is like, when people talk about impeachment,
yeah.
even like you go back into your history books, like in high school,
Mm-hmm.
they talk about how when you're impeached, you're removed from office.
Yeah, you go on trial to be removed from office.
Right, but therefore, and maybe I'm just thinking too deep into it.
You're going a little too deep
but
into it.
if a president is impeached, right, now doesn't that mean that they have to be removed from office to be in fact fully impeached? Or
It could be.
so why would they sit there and say, "Hey, look, he's impeached,
Okay.
but he's not really impeached"?
So impeachment is the process by which a legislative body levels charges against the government official. Impeachment does not in itself remove the official definitely from office. It is similar to an indictment in criminal law. So
he's just being charged. So he's
Right.
not really impeached.
right, because he's got to go to trial in the
Right.
Senate.
So he's not really impeached.
Well, he was indicted, so he was. The word that they use is impeached.
I know, but I'm just saying.
You're going down this rabbit hole, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not going to be convicted.
I just hear it and I'm like, okay, but he's still there.
yeah, he's going to be.
know. So therefore to me it doesn't mean impeached.
There. Okay. I mean,
But no, I'm not trying to argue with you.
I just see your logic.
I'm not saying you're wrong, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm not saying anybody's right. I just two
I get
different
what
opinions.
you're saying.
And I respect your opinion. You know what I mean?
He hasn't been impeached to climax, according to you.
No, he just hasn't been impeached to be out of office.
Yeah. No, he's not going to be convicted.
So he's just been sort of, hey, this is your indictment,
yeah.
and that it's being called impeachment or
Yeah.
impeached or whatever.
They found enough evidence to indict him on abuse of power and what was the other one? Obstruction of Congress. Or
I don't
something
know.
Like that. Yeah, you don't.
I just think they were just after him just to be after him. To be honest,
It's
with
all
you.
politics.
Yeah,
It is.
because I don't think they really like sort of that active of a person.
Just
you
the
know what I
way he is. Yeah.
But I mean, and again, I don't get into politics, so I'm just sort of telling you from outside the
Yeah, yeah.
fence, because I don't pay attention to all the political BS that goes. I just hear it on the news,
Right.
And I watch it in the morning.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're good, brother.
But the thing is that they get so much into what these people do.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, and I don't know. I couldn't be that much on camera, that much in the public eye, the whole 9 yards.
No. Yeah. I couldn't see myself being a politician.
No.
Every little thing.
Yeah, especially if for example, with Trump, they don't like him because of what he believes in, but what has he done?
I think it's more of his actions and like.
But are we ready for that?
Ready for what?
A person like Trump.
I mean, obviously he got elected. I mean,
Well, true that, and it shows that we're not.
yeah. I
you
mean,
know.
I think a society as a whole, is not accepting of how he goes about his day to day, how he handles himself. Like yesterday, he was talking about a dead congressman at one of his rallies, and fucking guy, and he was talking about a conversation he had with the wife, and then she's like, "Oh, he's looking down on us from heaven. Thank you for what you did." He goes, "Well, he may not be looking down. He may be looking up." Like, really? God damn, dude.
Was this on TV?
He did it at one of his rallies on
okay.
TV.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
It's just
he's very shocking,
yes.
and I don't think
He's
people.
he's reality star 24 hours.
but
a
I
day.
don't think people are they don't like that.
No, a
They're
lot of
not
people
ready
don't
for
like
that.
You got you guys that do like it, and you got a lot
Right.
of people that don't like it.
And people get so.
Then you got people that don't give a shit.
And then people get so worked up about it too.
They do get worked
Like
up.
all those rallies
Yeah.
they've been having, like Washington and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, you mean protests and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, my goodness,
Yeah, man.
over a president.
Hey, take that anger and go to a voting booth and change it. That's how you change it in this country, man.
See, I mean, for me, I don't get into it, so I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, do your thing.
Yeah, if you
know
want
what I
to
mean?
change it, you got to vote. If
You
you
know.
don't want to change it, you got to
Yeah.
go vote.
I mean, like when Obama became president, there was all hoopla because of that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's when this whole thing started with the extreme us versus them, their side versus our side. kind of
yeah.
thing.
I mean, I don't care. You know what I mean? If Obama wants to be president, that's great.
Yeah.
I knew a different outlook, a new different, vision on things.
Yep.
Whether they're good or whether they're bad or whether you like them or not, I'm not choosing a side.
I get you.
I'm neutral.
You're
You know
like,
what I mean?
you're like Sweden or Switzerland.
Yeah.
Very neutral.
I'm very neutral. You know what I mean? Because again, if you say, hey, look, I like this guy over this guy,
Yeah.
right? You do have the right to your opinion, but then again, you've got people like, oh my God, you this or this or that, and then they start getting violent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need that kind of crap. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't need that kind of issues.
And politics lately, they cause a lot of issues with families, with friends. It's like,
Yeah,
is it
it's
worth? I
like-
mean, is it worth it? You can find your friends you can have a conversation with,
Right.
but you should be able to now decipher who you can't broach that subject with.
well, even in the workplace, too.
Politics and religion, I refuse to talk about it.
Yeah.
Do not talk about either one
No,
at work.
because that'll get you fired quicker than anything
That's
else.
going to start something heated, and
Yeah.
someone will get offended.
Absolutely.
Those are if someone even mentions either one of those words,
You just
go-
walk away.
Just go get your hot pocket from the vending machine and go back to your desk. Don't
Exactly. Don't even
Even,
worry
don't even
about it.
engage it, dude.
So the other story you had was 7 things you should know about fidging.
Fidging. Being a ginger myself, I saw this, and then we were talking about that perineum sunning.
Yeah.
The few times. So apparently, what fidging is if you take ginger root, the spice ginger.
Yeah, the one you cut up and
Yeah, you
put
cut
in,
up.
yeah.
You put it in like soups and teas and stuff.
Yeah.
Asian food. You peel it, and then you either
So like
put it,
its raw form,
it's like the yellow.
the real like sort of slimy.
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah.
okay.
You peel it, and then you either insert it into your anus or vagina, so you can feel the burning sensation.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Yes,
Huh?
I'm not lying.
You-
Look it up. Google.
You insert it into
Your anus
your anus or your vagina
or vagina.
to feel the burn. What kind of burn are you like?
I
a
don't know.
stinging burn or
I just saw this. I'm like, we got to talk about this.
okay. So the story is, while generally it's a bad idea to stick any food products up your vagina or anus, that's sort of obvious. There is.
What about cucumbers?
Is that really a thing?
I'm sure it is.
I'm sure it is too.
Bananas, cucumbers. Maybe
Ah.
try to get an eggplant up there.
And then it gets stuck.
Imagine going to the ER.
They have those. They have
Oh,
the
I'm
show
sure.
called Sex in the ER.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the movie Jackass where he stuck the Hot Wheels car up his ass and then he went to the doctor. He's like, I have
Yeah, and
stomach
got an
pain.
X-ray.
And he took an X-ray. The
Yeah.
doctor's like, what the fuck is this?
Uh,
Okay, back to fidging.
there is one version that has stuck around for centuries, thanks to purposely painful sensation it causes. Meat fidging,
Fidging.
also known as the act of sticking a skin piece of ginger root up your anus or vagina for the burning sensation it causes. The feeling of fidging has become popularized thanks to BDSM, which is categorized as sensation play.
Oh, so they just want to feel the sensation.
Yeah.
So I guess they get some
They
sort
want
of
to stick that up
gratification from it.
their vagina and their anus to feel that sort of, that burning sort of really feel good sensation, like an overwhelmed of sensation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
I just don't know how that would sort of hurt.
Like, I mean,
I don't know.
who's the first person that looks at ginger like, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot. Pop! It sticks it up there, and who comes up with a name for it?
But who tests that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Who's the guy's
I
like,
mean-
look at that ginger. Let me see what I could do with this. I wonder what this feels like.
The things people come up with. I
It's-
mean,
it's crazy.
you probably heard around, the campfire about the whole, cucumber thing.
Yeah?
But I don't know if that's even true.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
going back to the related porn story, you have seen some porn movies before. I mean,
Yeah, but
some of these diesel motherfuckers. Bull's red. Bull is red.
I don't know. I've never. I don't know. That would be sort of gross. I think.
I don't know. Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, I mean,
do
I'm
that
cool.
shit.
I'm cool with whatever.
If it's not harmful to anyone or
Yeah, do your
not
thing.
illegal, just do your thing.
Listen, we used to have a BDSM couple that come in
Yeah, man.
on the previous show.
Yeah.
You know, every week.
And
Or
some
now,
people aren't
it was
into
like
that at
once
all.
a month. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So they bring in like they brought in a girl named Goddess Phoenix.
Yep.
Right. You know who that is?
You've talked about her on the show.
Oh, have
before.
I?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you're not into any of that stuff. Like, we asked you if you would take a whipping, and you're like, hell no.
No, I wouldn't take a whipping.
No.
No.
You wouldn't be in anything kinky like that. We're getting real with Bull right now. We're interviewing
Would you?
Bull. Oh, yeah.
You would do it
Yeah, why not?
with the floggers
Yeah, sure.
and the paddles?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try anything within reason once or twice.
Gotcha.
Maybe 3 times.
Would you receive it or would you initiate?
Either or.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm down to play the game.
Yeah. Candle wax too?
Sure.
Handcuffs?
Yeah.
Rope?
Sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Keep, naming off some supplies. Let's keep going. Hammer.
Home Depot?
Painter's tape.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I mean, it's
To each their own, man.
yeah.
How are you
Yeah.
going to know if you enjoy something or not if you don't try
And
it?
that's what the takeaway from them, that's what I've learned from them.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You,
like
you don't know if you don't like it.
yeah,
unless
you can try it. Because at first I was like, man, that looks like it's going to hit somebody or
Right.
hurt somebody. Like I'd be afraid, like, you do it too hard.
Yeah, yeah.
At the beginning.
Right.
And then now I'm like, I'm cool with it.
Right.
You
Like some dudes are into getting pegged.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. I know I'm not into it because I've been to the doctor. It does not feel good.
I used to at the other studio used to work with a person that was into that.
Getting pegged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are into you're not causing harm to anybody.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
I mean, from what I hear, from multiple people, that a prostate check on a dude can give you, a great orgasm.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
I
I mean,
never had a prostate exam.
yeah,
So.
totally under oath. I honestly
Yeah.
wouldn't know. But I mean, if that's what you're into and it works for you, go ahead, man.
Go ahead. Yeah. Listen.
Do your thing.
We've had multiple conversations on not on these shows, but also on the previous shows.
Right.
About the whole, LBGTQ,
Yeah.
XYZ, the whole 9 yards thing. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're a gay or lesbian or you're this or you're any other letters in the alphabet. To me, you're just a normal person.
Yep.
The only thing I have a problem with it is some like to be so over the top. You know what I mean?
You mean like to the extreme or what? What do you mean?
Or like how to say it? Kind of like the right place at the right time ish. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Or not only that, but sort of like pushing their views towards you.
Try to take
You know what I mean?
advantage of a certain situation or
No, like saying,
like if you don't agree with them, you're wrong. Kind
yeah,
of thing?
that type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just people. That's people being people.
No, and I know, and it's like I'm like I said, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to. You know what I mean?
I'm of the mindset, that if you,
I just don't want to be pushed.
yeah,
you know what I
I
mean?
get you. I get you.
I don't like being pushed. I don't like being pushed into like, for example, if I hate Trump and you like Trump, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, speak your mind, but don't sit there and go, well, you this and you that because Trump is this. And I'm like, dude, I don't. Your point probably is valid,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care either way. You know what I
get you.
mean?
Yeah.
And I don't want you to sit there and tell me that I'm wrong, and even if I am wrong, okay, but the way you're doing it is totally disrespectful.
You can make your case without throwing insults or
Right.
doing something to
Like,
the
for example,
person that you're talking to.
I think that if you're going to be married for same-sex marriage, I think that they should have equal rights as a normal person.
Yeah.
Okay.
A normal person.
Well, like a
traditional marriage. Yeah,
Well,
I
no,
got
no,
you.
like
I'm fucking with you, Bull.
Yeah, because I don't think that, the government should dictate, who really should get, married or not married.
I
You know what I
agree
mean?
with
Or who should have their, insurance or not insurance. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If the two people like each other and they want to get married, okay, well, then who cares?
Yeah.
Do your thing. If that's what they're into, like there was I watched a YouTube video the other day that this guy had on the back of his truck is "I eat ass,"
Okay.
and it was in Pasco County,
Okay.
right? A cop pulled him over, right? Pasco, I think Orlando, one of the two. Cop pulled him over, says, "Why do you have that on the back of your truck?"
Because I can.
He's like, "Because I can."
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, you need to take it off, or you're getting a ticket."
For what?
He's like, "I'm not taking it off," right?
Right.
And he's like, no, you need to take it off because what happens if some kid sees that and asks their mom, what is that? And he goes, the best explanation. He's like, well, maybe the parents should explain to them what it is.
Exactly. That's my mindset. Have a conversation with your kid. Stop, sheltering them from the world.
Yeah. And it's like, well, now you're under arrest because he talked with his friend.
Right.
His other cop friend, right?
Okay.
A sergeant, I think it is, or something like that. I'm going to pull the story up here in a minute.
Okay.
And then the guy arrested him for really no charge.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see a charge there.
Yeah.
And then I didn't think it's not illegal to own any kind of bumper sticker unless it's like.
So this is the
video.
Hey, man,
The video.
There's your derogatory sticker on the back of your truck. What is that? How's it not derogatory?
So as it goes on, and I thought this was a story that plays from the Sun, but it's really long. You know what I mean?
That's a long video.
Yeah. Let me try this one.
Now, if you follow news at all, you probably have realized by now, for whatever reason, some of the strangest.
Now, mind you, if you can picture like a dark tinted back window of a
Right.
truck, right? Probably like a Silverado or
Right.
whatever, and it says "I eat ass" in white letters.
I'd be laughing my ass off.
Stories
That's
come
a
out of the
drive-by.
state of Florida.
We move on to Florida now, where police discovered an arsenal of weapons. The Florida man whose mugshot.
What is that? It's not what I wanted.
I thought they were comparing an arsenal of weapons to this guy's "I eat ass" sticker for
Yeah.
a second.
That's what I thought.
Well,
All right, hold on. This guy's a jobber. God, I hate all these freaking fake news stories.
Oh, they pretend to be an actual news story, but it's not.
Well, it is, but they sort of edit it to where it's like really
I guess.
crazy. So, anyways, this guy is pulled over the guy with the truck.
Okay. All right. You just sign right here. All right. This isn't saying that you're guilty. It's just stating the fact that I gave you a copy of your notice to appear. Okay. You're going to have a court date. It's going to be on May 23rd at 8 o'clock.
So he wants them to sign the
I'm going to
ticket.
have you
Right.
take off one of those letters so that the word.
you're not infringing my First Amendment right. You're not doing that.
So he wants them to take one of the letters off.
Right. Which you can't do that. I
Yeah.
don't think.
Need a copy of your
No, you can't.
No.
That's his First Amendment
Yeah.
right.
ID too.
It's all on that ticket right there. So, all right. Hang tight right there for me then.
So I think now he gets into
Hey,
his.
so
So this is where he's getting into his cop car.
Right.
And he's talking to his buddy on his phone.
Okay.
I pull this Mr. Dylan Webb over because he has a statement on the back of his truck that says "I eat ass." Okay, it's a misdemeanor in the state of Florida. All right, I
What?
issue him a notice to appear. I asked him to take one of the letters off so that it is no longer derogatory, and he is refusing. Is that not resisting?
Are you shitting me?
All right. What are you charging him with?
I'm charging him with obscene writing on a vehicle.
Okay. How old is he?
How is that a charge?
Is that a
Obscene
law?
writing? Obscene writing on a vehicle.
Oh, we gotta use the Google machine for this one.
20, 25, 23.
Okay. So, physically arrest him, take him to jail, and tow
Now he's talking to his buddy on the phone.
Okay.
I'm good with the statute. It says I eat ass.
It literally says, all in capital letters, I eat ass.
Okay.
Hey, Sarge.
Is it like covering the entire windshield? Is it small?
It's about 5 to 6 inch letters, bold, capitalized, in white letters on
He
the back
wants
window.
people to know.
It takes
I eat ass.
He
It's
eats
as
some
big as a brake
ass.
light.
All right. Make sure you take pictures of all of that.
Yeah, I already got the pictures.
Arrest him, take him to jail, tow his shit. That way you can get it off the road. You know what I'm saying?
Arrest him.
I am looking at it. The
Uh-huh.
2019 Florida statutes 847.011 prohibits certain acts in connection with obscene lewd materials, and it has a penalty. There is a law.
But that actually, that law pertains to visual images.
Any person,
Like, for example, a guy and a girl together.
okay, like actual porn on the
Yeah.
side of your. Okay, I got you.
Or even silhouette. That type of cutout. You know what I mean? That you see on the back of his truck,
Yeah.
where it says "I eat ass." That type of vinyl. If it's in a shape of a sexual position,
Okay.
then that's where that law applies.
Oh, really? Okay.
But this right here, that's his constitutional right to have that on his truck.
Yeah, I would.
Because there's
think
no
so.
there's no obscene image. You don't see any boobs. You don't see any ass. Nothing like that. Even mud flaps on trucks have pictures of a girl on there.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. The mud flap girl.
The old mud flap girl,
Yeah.
right? They have it's a silhouette of a girl, and you can tell the body shape of a girl.
Yeah.
But this just says "I eat ass."
Yeah. I would be like, officer, can I step out of my car for a minute? Yeah, he grants me permission. I grab my white shoe polish and just put a B. I eat bass.
So
Problem
you
solved.
wouldn't-
Go about my day.
So you wouldn't sit there and go stand up for your constitutional right?
I mean, I wouldn't have that on my car to begin with, but I mean, is it worth going to jail over?
Yeah, but sometimes you got to get these guys in check.
That's true.
But
But I mean, right there and then, that's a battle you're not winning.
why? But no, he did win.
I mean,
He
at that
sued-
moment,
But
he's
he
not
sued
winning.
Well, he went. I think he went. Nicely. I don't think he went. Hard.
Right, but if let's say he would have resisted hardcore, I mean, you're not winning. You're going to jail that night.
Yeah, then it'd be a different charge.
Right. So I mean, do you really want to push it?
All right, Mr. Webb, let me see your hands. Place your hands behind your back.
For what?
Place your hands behind your back.
For what?
Because you're going to jail, son.
For what? For what?
Because I gave you the option to take that off your window, okay? That is a violation of a Florida state statute, and it is a misdemeanor, okay? And then
Which actually that means that you can't have any pictures
Okay.
of said.
But he's probably referring to the statute. That,
Like the Calvin image was fine.
pissing on Ford or
Right,
pissing on
because you
whatever.
don't see any parts.
It's you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person with a part hanging out,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, then that would be a different story.
Gotcha. Yeah.
and I asked you to take it off, and you refused. So step back here.
Let me get my phone now.
No, you're going to step back here.
Yeah, once he starts giving orders, just listen to everything he says, man.
Have a seat.
Well, make sure they're not being dicks about it either.
Yeah, but I mean,
You know what I mean?
the more you're like, I want my phone, all that stuff. It's just
Well, he
step back
asked
here.
him. He asked him, can
Yeah.
he get his phone?
Yeah, yeah.
Nicely. He told him no.
Is there anything illegal inside the vehicle?
You're not searching it.
My
Okay, I am
ass.
searching it because I'm towing it. Get inside the vehicle.
Somebody just goes on, and I believe he sued,
Okay.
and I want to say the police officer got in trouble for it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he wrongfully convicted him.
Okay. Yeah,
Do you
looking
know
at
what
it
I
right
mean?
here. Triumphant Florida man able to keep obscene sticker on back of Chevrolet
Yeah.
Silverado.
Imagine being that cop and then making the arrest, and all of a sudden, you just figured out, oh, I just screwed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, technically, I have to read more into I'm not a lawyer at all. Read more
Yeah.
into the law itself, but I mean, maybe he try to make a good case for the Florida statute. It just the judge was like, no, not today.
What do you mean? Like the judge made the thing? I mean, you don't think the cop was in the wrong?
I mean, if he's okay, there is a law that he
Yeah.
may have interpreted wrong, but he's actually using the statute, which it technically is a law.
Right.
Do I agree with it? No.
Well, do you think the cop was stepping out of his bounds?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, he's technically following the law.
No, because there's no obscene gesture up there.
But it says written on in the I have to read the whole statute, and no one wants to hear that.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. There's no obscenity.
Well, he was determining "I eat ass" to be an obscene image.
That's a constitutional right.
It is a constitution.
You can have anything written up on there.
I don't know if you can have like hate speech.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I don't know about.
But I know
anything.
you can have like this right here. This is "I eat ass."
I see nothing wrong. with it.
You can have that up there and then have then they can't give you a problem.
Right.
It's like those guys that film on the side of like court buildings and border patrol offices and stuff like that. Right. They can film anywhere on that street, on the sidewalk.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they try to give them a hard time about it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, you can go down to MacDill Air Force Base and film all day long if you wanted to.
Yeah.
They'll come out there and start asking you questions, right? And try to get the local cops out there to say what you're doing.
Right.
But there's no law saying that you cannot film out there.
Right. Yeah.
But they want to try to tell you not to.
Yeah. Looking at it here, it says, let's see who said this. Florida State Attorney John Durrett. Having evaluated the evidence through the prism of Supreme Court precedent, it is determined the defendant had a valid defense to be raised under the First Amendment of our Constitution. So this is where federal law trumped the state law, and they used legal precedent as their defense, and the case got thrown out.
I think it just should have been thrown out from the beginning.
No, that's a stupid
Why would it have
law.
to go to a Supreme Court?
Yeah. Well, they're just using the case law. It didn't go to the Supreme Court. They're just using the precedent of the Supreme Court.
Oh, for like a reference?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
that whole debacle made a Supreme Court reference.
Yeah.
In their archives.
Yep.
Wow.
So this docket's going to have the precedent of the Supreme Court ruling of First Amendment rights.
And that way, big high-shot lawyers can sit there and look up this if they want to reference this.
Yeah. The I eat ass case.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. This is a cop. He overstepped. I mean, he found it morally reprehensible, apparently, and he tried to use the law and the power that he had to put a stop to it, I guess. I have no idea what the cop was thinking.
I
don't agree with it.
A little bit off his rocker.
Yeah, he was a little out of his bounds, even though technically there is a Florida statute, but,
Yeah, I think that he just didn't like it.
No, that's what it is.
So I think he was just trying to prove a point.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
But I do agree with the guy. It's like, well, if your kid asks, explain to the kid.
Yeah.
What it is. Don't shelter him.
Yeah. That's what daddy did to mommy.
But then again, I mean, everybody raises their own kid differently.
Yeah, I mean.
So you got to do it the way you got to do it.
Some people want to shelter their kids as much as possible. Some people are really open with their kids. Some people are a little too open with their kids. I mean.
Yeah. You got to be careful with that one.
Yeah. You don't want to open up Pandora's box, man. It's a box you don't want to open.
So 2019, almost wrapping up.
Yeah, man.
I thought about another story that I seen on the news the other day.
Yeah, what you got?
But I don't know how much time you have.
We got time for one more.
Okay. So the Pelaton story.
Oh, is that the man who bought it for his wife or something?
What do you think about that?
I don't know the full gist. I've heard about it.
Okay.
I don't know all the details about it.
Well, the way it goes is like it was played on the Hallmark Channel.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, the guy bought his wife a present.
He bought her a Pelaton bike.
A Pelaton bike, like a $2,200 Pelaton
Which,
bike.
Thank you. I mean, it's an extra. Is she like fat or something?
No, I mean she's skinny.
Okay. So what's the problem?
I don't know. The issue was that they blasted the husband because the way the commercial goes is that it was her gift from her husband, and she was sort of like, "Oh my God, this is great. This is wonderful. This is how I'm, staying in shape or doing whatever she is."
Okay,
she's doing. She's doing like a video vlog.
So I just want to follow you. So in the commercial, the husband buys the bike for the woman, and the woman's appreciative of the bike.
Yes.
And people found problem with the commercial.
Yes. Because they thought the husband was like, you need to get, thin, and you need
there's no evidence of that at all in the commercial that's the case at all.
No.
People need to shut up.
To me, I look at it at an entertainment value, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. The guy bought her a bike. So what?
Yeah.
It's promoting the bike. It's showing like, all right, well, this is my video vlog every day. That's great.
This is people bitching to bitch and trying to find something to complain about. If there's no evidence of fat shaming or, you got to get in shape or anything, and the woman's appreciative of the bike in the commercial, I don't see where the problem is.
$2,200.
A $2,200 exercise bike.
Yeah, $2,200. That's how much it costs.
Yeah. So she could be into CrossFit. She could be into exercising. She could be a fitness model.
It could be a mental thing.
So they had an ad, and it pretty much was a holiday ad where this husband gave his wife a Peloton bike.
All right, let's watch that ad really quick.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Now, the wife walks down the stairs with a kid.
Okay.
Okay.
Now.
A Peloton? Give it up for our first time ride.
All right, first ride. I'm a little nervous, but excited.
Now, these things you can do like live exercise classes.
Right.
Like they can see you and you can see them.
Okay, it's like a conference call for exercising.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this. 5 days in a row.
All right, so now she just got back and she's doing 5 days.
You surprised? I am. 6 a.m. Yay.
Rising with the sun.
That was totally worth it.
Let's go, Grace in Boston. 50 rides.
She just said my name. A year ago, I didn't realize how much this would change me. Thank you.
This holiday, give the gift of Peloton.
Where's the problem?
Now, just hearing the audio, because I don't, the camera's not set up for the video,
Yeah,
right? But the husband bought the bike, right? She was very excited, and people are going crazy because they think it's just this disturbing thing that the husband would buy that.
So what's wrong with that?
I just don't understand how is this offensive. And there's a lot of backlash. And people are saying, well, you know what, Peloton is only for rich people. The way that they put out this advertisement is so sexist. On and on and on. And of course, the internet is going to hate me for saying this. But I feel like we're a little hypersensitive these days.
Thank you.
Agree.
Agreed.
You know, it's just an advertisement with a woman who's exercising. Her husband got it for her. There's no word.
Finally, some common sense.
Yeah.
Amongst the chaos.
Since we don't have cameras in here, when the lady said people were complaining that it's sexist, I almost dropped my mic and just walked away. I'm like, what the hell is sexist about that?
I don't see anything being sexist.
I mean, if someone has a legitimate reason and you're listening as to why you think this is sexist, please
I can agree.
Reach out. bullsradiolounge@gmail.com.
Yes, I can agree about the rich thing.
A $200 bike, yeah,
is expensive.
That's expensive.
That's an expensive,
But I mean,
bike.
if you need to, so you said these are live classes.
That's what I've heard. Yes.
Okay.
They're live. They hook up live.
The only thing I'm thinking of is like, if you log into your PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, you try to find a Call of Duty match. Is that what you're trying to find, a Peloton class? You're like on the internet.
I guess I've never used.
So
one.
I could see why the technology, it might be that expensive, but shit.
Thought or dramatization of her being on a diet or her needing to lose weight. So the internet is just blowing this out of.
That's what they're saying, that the husband wanted to get it for her to lose weight,
even though there's no evidence and no clues of that at all in the commercial.
Proportion. And the funny thing is, their stocks actually stumbled.
Wow.
Yeah, so it has that much of an
Peloton stocks stumbled.
I would like to know how
And
much
the
the stock
NASDAQ
is.
That's a good question.
effect, but they'll be the last ones laughing because now we're all talking about it.
Absolutely. I mean, to your point, it just happens to be that it's a thin person in that commercial who just stays thin but is using that bike. And the bikes are $2,000 plus, so I think people get a little sensitive about things that are so super expensive, but it just might not be for you. And that's
It's just
fine.
the wrong audience. If you're mad about it, you probably can't afford it, I mean.
It just goes back to saying that what I talked about it before is that if you don't like something, that's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody has their opinion. I don't care. Do your thing. Like it, don't like it. Doesn't matter to me. My thing is is it that much of an issue that you have to raise this much of a stink about?
Right.
I mean, does it bother you that bad?
Especially when, like, if you have a logical argument as to why something could be offensive, by all means bring the argument.
Right.
But if there's no clue, The woman was happy.
Mm-hmm.
The woman didn't mention anything. Nothing about her weight was mentioned.
Right.
Nothing like that at all was mentioned.
Right.
One, how is it sexist? And two, where is any kind of fat shaming? That gives you the theory that that's what the commercial's about.
Right, exactly. There's nothing there.
That's what I'm trying to find.
It's.
But if someone has something, by all means, bullsradiolounge@gmail.com.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put you on the air and we can talk about it.
Yeah, I would love to talk about it.
Yeah, and then because hopefully I'm going to get the phone systems working.
Yeah, and help me understand your point of view.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to sit there and say, no, you're wrong, or try to make fun of you or whatever.
Right.
I mean, I can't guarantee that I will try to make fun of you. But, I want to hear your argument.
Whatever the argument is. I mean,
Yeah.
if you like it, you don't like it, email us at bullsradiolounge@gmail.com. Or just hopefully we're going to have the phone systems up and you can call us.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Or just text in the text line.
There you go.
You can do that too. At
or
leave
a comment. Leave a comment when the video gets uploaded on the.
Yeah. We need more comments. We haven't got any comments
Yeah.
on any videos.
I try to get some comments, but.
No, I'm like, when you post a video on YouTube,
Yeah.
there's a room for
Yeah, yeah.
comments. Nobody comments.
Yeah, I try to tell people to drop a comment in there.
No, I like the way you do the outline.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That's really good. It saves me a lot of time.
Glad I could save you time.
So this is our Christmas edition show.
Yeah, man.
2019. 2020 is when will we return. I feel like I can't talk tonight.
Yeah, I
know.
You sound like the Swedish chef from the
Bulls Radio Lounge. So we're gonna finish up 2019. We'll be back in about 2 weeks.
Yep.
To start out fresh. Hopefully Lint is back.
Love to see Lint back.
We'll see. And then join us on Tuesday for Bull and the Bartender Show.
Yeah, man.
And that's it. That wraps it up, man.
Yeah, man. Tell your family, friends you love them.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Give them love, give them hugs, kisses, whatever you guys do.
Be safe if you're traveling too.
Be safe. Have fun.
Especially New Year's. Are you gonna party for New Year's?
No, we were thinking about doing a New Year's party, but we got so much going on.
Are you gonna watch the ball drop?
I'll probably be sleeping.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I'll be sleeping.
And I luck out because my animals don't give shit about fireworks. They're just snoring, so I don't have. I feel bad for the dogs that freak out.
Do you do the fireworks?
I don't.
No.
Not for New Year's.
It's too expensive.
But in Plant City, we hear a lot of guns going
Yeah.
off. Guns.
That's crazy. People shooting their guns up
Yeah,
in the
those
air.
bullets got to come down, dipshits.
Yeah, I know.
I feel bad, though, because Mark the bartender says he does that.
Anyways, thank you so much, Belly, for doing these shows.
Oh, no problem, man.
I appreciate
have
it.
fun. Thanks for having me.
Especially that drive you have to make.
Yeah, it sucks, but, I have fun doing this, man.
That's good. Thank you, my friend.
No problem.
So that's it. That wraps it up for this show for 2019. Like I said, we'll come back January 2020. Hopefully, we'll have all this phone system worked out. That way people can call in. Everything's set up. Is just trying to get the
Yeah, man. I can't wait for the first angry, I hate you, Belly call.
Probably for me more than anything. So.
No, they love you.
No, they don't.
They love you, bro. That
So-
sexy voice.
Yeah. So we'll be back in 2020. Thank you for listening to this year's round of shows. Don't forget that there's no more bullshitters as of right now.
Thank you for Extreme Dance Company for letting us use the studio.
Absolutely, yes. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome for letting us host inside your Studio B. We appreciate it, and letting us use your air conditioning and all that stuff like that. Thank you.
Yep.
Other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, man. Have a happy new year. Get
You
a Peloton
too.
bike, you fat bastards.
And we'll see you next year.
See you next year.